what up, you guys? This is Danny B. You're watching The Trash Stash. And today I'm going to be reviewing one of my favorite films from Abel Ferrara, and that is Fear City. Everyone's living in Fear City. I don't even know what to call it. It's like a action thriller drama horror movie. It's like all four of those in one movie. It's very cool. Like sleazy New York style. Yeah. I'll give you a short synopsis of the film, and then I'll kind of like go over all of it. So the short story is, you got these two guys are running an escort service for strippers. They're stripper agents. They have strippers that they send out to the different strip clubs. Now someone is going around killing the strippers. Like a karate killer is fucking slashing them up. On top of that, you got a cop played by Billy D. Williams. He's trying to take down these two guys because he hates them because they're connected to the mafia. Tom Berenger's girlfriend, she's a stripper and she has a drug problem. And then on top of that, you got, the two guys, the two brothers. They're trying to find who's been killing the strippers. So that's the short synopsis. Now I'm going to go as much as I can remember of the movie, and I'm going to be doing spoilers. So if you like the short synopsis, just check it out and then watch this review later. So the movie starts off awesome. It starts off with like shots of Times Square and a cool song by, what's his name? David Johansen and the Dolls. So you got all these cool shots of New York, and then in walks Tom Berenger and Jack Scalia. They're coming to collect money from this guy, and he doesn't have it. So they're like, well, you have till Friday, but then we're going to beat you up, or something like that. So the club owner is trying to make his money, but the problem is you got a karate killer running around, slashing up the strippers, cutting their fingers off and shit like that. Girls themselves are getting scared to go anywhere because of this fucking karate killer guy. And you got fucking Billy D. Williams running into strip clubs, trying to shut the strip clubs down. So that's even harder on their business. And the whole time, Billy D. Williams is hilarious. He's fucking this racist guy. Look, I'm Italian, so I'm going to repeat what he said, and it's not offensive to me, and hopefully not offensive to you. But he's like going like, I hate guineas and Cadillacs. Then you got this guy, I forget his name, but he was in a 70s TV show. He plays the strip club owner, and he's hilarious. He's probably my favorite character in this. But fucking Billy D. Williams is leaving the strip club, and he's like looking at like something on the wall. The guy goes, look at him, he's checking the deed on the liquor license. This fucking cracked me up. Just like so petty that the guy's like looking at the fucking liquor license deed and shit like that. Try to get everything in his power to shut him down.
Frank Wheeler, how you doing, Matt? He comes in on Friday night, the best night of the week. What are you trying to do, kill my business?
I'll close your business if you don't keep pussy off the bar.
Ain't no bites cop no more.
Try me. Talk to me, little boy. Getting your rocks off in homicide, Al. You want to tell me about the little girl who got hurt last night? The one that works for you.
A lot of girls work for me.
A lot of girls work for you. Yeah, I know. Don't rock and roll with me, Rossi. I didn't come in here to get jerked off.
So some girl gets beat up by a mother.
I'm not talking to you, Wop.
Who the fuck are you talking to then?
I'm not talking to you. She didn't get mugged. She had $200 on her, untouched. That bothers me, Rossi. Especially when I think about the kind of people she works for. Now, I figure a big shot like you ought to be able to tell me something about it.
Guess you figured wrong.
Well, you better figure again. A man in your line of business can't afford to be uncooperative with me. Do I make myself clear? Thin line, greaseballs tread. Let's get out of this cesspool.
Very sociable guy. I couldn't find his dick if it was in his hand. I don't know how these fucking guys get into homicide.
You should thank God he did. He closed every joint we worked 1,000 times while he was with Vice.
Look at him. He's taking a date on a liquor license. What the fuck?
So, what can I say? Then you get shots of, like, the Karate Killer in his apartment going over some weird fucking speech to himself about discipline or something, and it's very bizarre. He almost looks like the guy from 10 to Midnight, the killer from that movie. I think he was in Class of 1984. I don't know who he played, though. So then you get Melanie Griffith and Ray Don Chong. They're lesbians in this. Well, Melanie Griffith used to be Tom Berenger's girlfriend, but she got hooked on drugs, and now she's with Ray Don Chong. Then Ray Don Chong gets sliced up, and then Melanie Griffith runs right back to Tom Berenger while Ray Don Chong is in the hospital. So then you get Tom Berenger and his brother trying to figure out who's doing the slashings, and you find out more about Tom Berenger's character. And you find out that he used to be a boxer, and he gave up boxing because he actually killed a guy in the ring. He punched the guy, knocked him out, and the guy died. So he had to give up boxing, and now he's turned to a life of crime instead. Jack Scalia and the club owner, they see someone in the strip club with a knife, and they go to, like, lure him into the kitchen so they can beat him up because they think that he's the guy that's been running around doing the slashings. So you got this cool fight. I mean, it's not like a huge fight scene, but it's kind of funny. They're trying to beat up this huge fat guy, and he's knocking him out and shit. And then Tom Berenger comes, and, you know, he was the boxer, so he fucking knocks the guy out. Then they go in his coat pocket, and they find, like, airplane tickets that day from, like, a different city, so it's obviously not the guy. I don't know. It's just pretty funny the way it goes down. Then you got scenes of Tom Berenger getting arrested and beaten up by Billy D. Williams. Then Tom Berenger kind of goes vigilante, and he's looking for the guy. He's looking for the killer. Then he's also running up on other, like, mafia members and shit to make sure they're not doing it to fuck with him and stuff. He's, like, walking around the city in a bomber jacket looking for this guy and shit. It's pretty cool. Now, you would expect him to just have a gun and just shoot the guy, but it actually goes into detail why he doesn't do that. When he was a kid, he was a shoe shiner, and he was shoe shining these mafia guys' shoes, and then a drive-by shooting happened. 2 guys got shot right in front of him, and then I guess now he's scared of guns. But yeah, it's a crazy plot-twisted movie, but it's very cool. And when it comes down to in the end, and this is spoilers, so turn this off right now, if you haven't seen this, or if you don't care about spoilers, keep watching. But it comes down to, since he was a boxer, and since the other guy is a karate guy, Tom Berenger finds the guy, and they fight, and it's karate versus boxing. And then, of course, Tom Berenger wins. He beats the guy to death. And then Billy D. Williams, the guy who hated him the whole movie, walks up to Tom Berenger and goes, "So I suppose you think you're a hero, Rossi? Well, maybe you are." He earned his respect. It's awesome. I love this movie. That's Fear City from Abel Ferrara, starring Tom Berenger as Matt Rossi. And if you're a fan of The Punisher, look, I always wanted Tom Berenger to play the Punisher. I think Tom Berenger would have been the best Punisher ever if he played him, but he never played him. But this is pretty close to Tom Berenger playing the Punisher. So that's a big part of why I like it. He plays, like a total, like, Italian, New York mafia guy. And then Jack Scalia is his brother. They're awesome. Melanie Griffith is pretty good in this, I think she did this the same year as Body Double. And then Billy D. Williams is hilarious in this. And then you got other guys, I don't know his name, but the guy that runs the strip club who's like fucking drunk and cussing out Billy D. Williams. He's hilarious in this.
Sweetheart, didn't I say no ice? I mean, what the hell am I doing? Picking Chinese?
Oh, Frankie, I'll drink it.
No, you drink it. Hey, sweetheart, get another drink and no ice.
And then the soundtrack is amazing. It's got something by, like, I think the Bunchback Boogie Band or something like that. A song called If You Want to Have Some Fun. It's awesome. It's got some of the best bass ever. Fucking every club Melanie Griffith strips to in this is awesome. I wish I had the soundtrack. And funny enough, I have this on DVD too, but I had it on VHS for years. Funny thing about this movie, I don't know if you can see that. It's put out by like Chevy Chase. Chevy Chase Films Limited Partnership. So it's like distributed by Chevy Chase or something. Weird. I would recommend this to fans of like Taxi Driver or maybe even like Death Wish, or if you just like those grimy New York movies, check it out because it's one of those. Yeah, it's pretty dope. I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 stars. The only cons about it is it can be a little like crazy with the story. Like it could be a little bit hard to figure out what's going on at times, but it's very entertaining. Alright, you guys, hit the like button, subscribe, comment, let me know if you've seen Fair City. This is Danny B. You've been watching The Trash Stash. Peace out.